8 cabinet appointments were made today as a mix of political veterans and first-time parliamentarians were assigned to oversee ministries which will, according to Prime Minister the Right Honourable Perry Christie, address priority national issues. Clint Watson was there as the appointments ranging from national security and education to financial services and tourism were made.
I, Bernard J. Nottage, being appointed minister,
do swear that I will be faithful and bear allegiance to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II,
freely give my counsel and advice to the Governor General or any other person for the time being,
for the good management of the public affairs of the Bahamas.
I, Allison Maynard Gibson, being appointed minister,
that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II,
do swear that I will, to the best of my judgment, at all times when so required,
according to law. So help me God.
They represent the first group to be sworn into Prime Minister Christie's cabinet, full of fresh ideas and infused with some experience. But more importantly, says Prime Minister the Right Honourable Perry Christie, they will play a significant role in addressing the critical issues facing the Bahamas today.
Crime, the economy, and the need to revamp our educational system to better prepare our youth for the challenges that face them. It is a reflection of the urgency that the new government attaches to these matters that this first group of ministers to be announced are directly involved in the fight against crime, the revitalization of the economy, especially in tourism and financial services, and the expansion of our investment in the education of our youth so that they can be properly equipped to compete in the 21st century.
The Prime Minister says he's aware that his appointments may give rise to questions.
But I am even more acutely conscious that the enormous crisis that engulfs us at this very hour on the crime front and in all areas of the economy, especially tourism, obliges me to put the urgent needs of the nation above any concern of popularity.
And with 5 murders already this week, Mr. Christie used the opportunity to address the issue of crime.
That this is no longer about winning votes. It's about stopping the slaughter on our streets and putting criminals behind bars. When you see us reach a point where 5 murders are committed within 48 hours, we have to know that we are in crisis that calls for immediate, resolute, and sustained action. The decline in our economy, especially in our primary industry, tourism, also calls for tried and tested hands to be placed on the wheel as we seek to right this ship as a matter of great urgency.
As we spoke to the various ministers today that were sworn in, the message was clear among all of them, and that is the need to begin the work now. According to Prime Minister Christie, it has to get done now because the country demands it. And over the course of the next few days, we'll be sharing with you at length their plans in various ministries to see it accomplished. But the key ingredient, they say, is support from the public. They feel they're getting that. Clint Watson, ZNS News.
Now, the appointments are as follows. The Honourable Dr. Bernard J. Nottage, Minister of National Security and Leader of Government Business in the House of Assembly. Obadiah Wilshcombe, Minister of Tourism. The Honourable Jerome Fitzgerald, Minister of Education, Science and Technology. The Honourable Ryan Pinder, Minister of Financial Services. The Honourable Allison Maynard Gibson, Attorney General, and Minister of Legal Affairs, Damian Gomez. Minister of State in the Ministry of Legal Affairs, the Honourable Michael Halkitis. Minister of State in the Ministry of Finance, the Honourable Keith Bell, Minister of State in the Ministry of National Security.